Hi, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will tell you about hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, where I review the latest episodes of your favorite shows. Today, I'm going to talk about Only Murders in the Building Season 3, Episode 2, titled The Beat Goes On. This episode continues the intriguing investigation of Ben's murder and reveals some surprising secrets about his past and his relationship with Charles. If you haven't watched the episode yet, be warned that this video contains spoilers. The episode begins with a flashback to the opening night of Oliver's Broadway play, starring Ben and Charles as rival detectives. We see that Ben and Charles have a tense and hostile dynamic, both on and off stage. Ben seems to resent Charles for being a more successful actor, and Charles seems to despise Ben for being a jerk. We also learn that Ben faked his death during the play, using a fake blood capsule and a hidden microphone. He did this to create a buzz for the show and to mess with Charles' head. However, his plan backfired, as the audience thought it was part of the show and gave him a standing ovation. After the flashback, we return to the present day, where Ben is officially dead for real, having fallen down an elevator shaft at the Arconia. Oliver is devastated by the news, not because he cared about Ben, but because he fears that his play will be canceled. He tries to contact his producers, but they ignore his calls. He decides to go to Ben's funeral, hoping to convince them to keep the show running. He is joined by Charles and Mabel, who are more interested in finding clues about Ben's killer. At the funeral, they are assigned to a room called Overflow 3, where they have to watch the service on a small TV screen. Oliver is not happy with this arrangement and sneaks out to mingle with the celebrities in the main hall. He spots his producers, but they avoid him. He also runs into Sting, who is still mad at him for stealing his scarf. Oliver tries to apologize, but Sting punches him in the face. Meanwhile, Mabel meets Greg Rivera, who claims to be Ben's security guard. He tells her that he has been investigating Ben's murder on his own and that he has some files that he wants to share with her. He invites her and Charles to his apartment. They agree to go with him, hoping to find some useful information. However, when they get to Greg's place, they discover that he is not a security guard at all, but a super fan of Ben. His apartment is filled with Ben's memorabilia and merchandise. He has even photoshopped himself into pictures with Ben. Mabel and Charles realize that they are in trouble and try to escape. But before they can do that, Greg chloroforms them and chains them to a pipe in his basement. As they wait for their fate, Mabel and Charles confess their own connections to Ben. Mabel reveals that she watched Girl Cop after her father died and that she had a crush on Ben. She also admits that she feels lost in life and that solving Ben's murder gives her a purpose. Charles reveals that he hated Ben because he reminded him of his own failures as an actor. He also confesses that he has feelings for Mabel. Greg then returns to the basement, holding a knife. He tells them that he killed Ben because he was jealous of him. He says that he wanted to be like him, but he couldn't. He also says that he knows that they are podcasters who are trying to solve Ben's murder. He says that he doesn't want them to ruin his idol's legacy. He says that he is going to kill them too. However, before he can do that, Oliver shows up at the door. He followed Mabel and Charles' location from their phones. He knocks on the door and pretends to be a pizza delivery guy. Greg opens the door and sees Oliver holding a pizza box. Oliver then throws the pizza at Greg's face and runs into the basement. He frees Mabel and Charles from their chains and helps them escape. They run out of the apartment and call the police. They tell them about Greg and what he did. The police arrest Greg and take him away. Mabel and Charles thank Oliver for saving them. They hug each other and smile. The episode ends with another flashback to the opening night of Oliver's play. We see that after Ben faked his death on stage, he went backstage and met someone in a dark corner. The person was wearing a hoodie and a mask. They whispered something in Ben's ear and then stabbed him in the chest with a knife. The screen cuts to black as we hear Ben scream. And that's it for my review of Only Murders in the Building Season 3, Episode 2. What did you think of this episode? Did you enjoy it? Did you find any clues or suspects? Who do you think was the person who stabbed Ben backstage? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and give feedback.